A guy that can cook, entertaining nobody on earth. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. That don't even make sense. 2022, and you telling me there's still people walking this earth with nobody? That's why if a woman, if I were to go up to a woman right now, just for fun, and be like, yo, so man, you got a man, you got somebody talk. No, I ain't got nobody. I ain't got nobody in my life. You ain't got nobody? Then what options does it leave? You're either sick or gay. What are we talking about? And then even if you're gay, you kicking it with somebody. You kicking it with somebody. You mean to tell me you got there's nobody in your life? Come on, be honest. Be honest. And don't get me wrong. Everybody, you don't always start with you don't always start there. Sometimes you got to grow into that stuff. You got to really learn that. You got to get comfortable. You just got to be honest. Just say, listen, I got somebody in my life. Now what? And that's all it is. That's all it is. Is understanding how to just do that and exist in that space. But nobody? No, you just don't got time. You stop. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all not being. Never mind. I gotta talk to y'all when y'all feel like y'all want to be honest about it. Dang, do I feel like maybe I put these in the pan? Oh no, actually I don't need this. I'm about to make make some asparagus, but low key I don't need the asparagus because I got spinach in the combination. But do y'all get what I'm saying? Do y'all feel what I'm saying? Some of y'all do. Some of y'all, you still confused. Some of y'all get it. Some of y'all still confused. Ooh, that's gonna be bussin'. Got that chicken broth in there with the. Hit that up, adding my little twist to the sauces. We finna be on. Am I making sense to anybody? And you said somebody, and what's the alternative? You be with somebody and somebody take your life? I don't know, that's kind of deep. Wait. He said, I don't know if you're asking in general. He said, how can a woman be somebody in your life? I don't know if you mean in general for a guy or I'm not understanding. But all I'm saying is this. It's 2022. Everybody got somebody around somewhere. Somewhere talking, chopping it up, flirting with, they send pictures to, they FaceTime with, they fly in to see him, they fly out to see him. They got their work husband, they work wife, they work boyfriend, they work girlfriend. All in the umbrella of that's just my friend. You got some of those? Come on, y'all. Y'all don't want to, okay, maybe y'all not talking. Maybe y'all not feeling what I'm saying. Yes, no, y'all get what I'm saying? Maybe I don't. Okay, I just thought. Taking crib place. And what's it called? Yeah, some of y'all do. What's my go-to cologne? Well, to be honest with you, you wouldn't know it because I make them. I make my own stuff. I wish I was joking with you, but honestly, nobody's gonna smell like me. I wish I was joking and just trying to be funny, but the stuff I be wearing, the stuff that I be wearing. Okay, I'm gonna actually give it like a couple 15 minutes. Oh, let me take a look at it. Ooh, you know what? Let me take it out. Pause. What am I? Oh, the stuff that I be wearing. I'd be lying if I told you. I'd be lying if I told you. I ain't gonna lie. I smell. I ain't gonna tell you how to smell. I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm gonna just say that I make my own stuff. How about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? Egyptian mustard is good though. That's solid. Egyptian mustard is solid. Ooh, hot. Egyptian mustard is cool. Egyptian mustard is a nice neutral. It's a nice neutral, base. It's a nice neutral base. How about that? We not in the same city, I don't think. Okay, somebody said go to the next one. Woo! Y'all double up on these questions. Hold on, let me see. He said, as a man, it's easy to find a good woman. It's not easy for us women to find good men, even just to kick it with. I got a post about this. Sometimes it depends on, because good men are around, but it just depends on where you're looking. That's all. That's the thing about it. It just depends on where you're looking. Good men are out here. Good men are out here. But where you looking and where how you functioning also can determine where and how you gonna connect with the guy. She said, hold on. What's she saying? She said one of my sisters is on here. I ain't gonna say who because she probably want to be ambiguous about it. But the thing about it too is, again, dope guys are out here, but they're not super hanging out like that because they're very progressive guys. So progressive guys they're very protective of their peace. They're not going to be doing no big gatherings and stuff like that because one, they ain't got time to. They always working. That's part of the thing. And low key, that's part of the attraction that women have for them. That's part of the attraction that women have. Women like progressive guys. They like guys who got something going on, that's goal driven, discipline, and so if you got to figure out what it is that look, it's as simple as ask yourself first what it is that you're into. If you into a guy, you say, man, financially stable, got his own place, pursuing his dreams, in shape, attractive, respected, and emotionally healthy. You got to think, we got to also consider what comes along with that. That type of guy, very solid, right? But that means he's also always being progressive. And And he has options. That's the other thing. So you may not necessarily catch him always out chasing women, because there's a part of him that is being pursued. So you may not catch some of these guys just on the single circuit trying to find somebody. They don't necessarily have to go that route. Why? Because they're progressive guys. Progressive guys have options. They get pursued. Low key. And I'm not saying pursue like, because some of y'all hear that, you like, oh, women hear that and say, oh, he's sleeping with a lot of women because he has a lot of options. Don't mean the same thing. It's not the same thing. Just because he has options don't mean he's utilizing all the options. That's all that is. Kyrie, I'm not a chef, bro. I'm not a chef at all. I really don't like cooking. But the reason I cook the way I cook is because I have to. I stay alone. So if I'm going to do something that I have to do, my thought is I should probably do it well so I don't waste my time. That's what's going on. So when it comes to, that's at least the flavor. Now, when it comes to plating my food, that's just my approach to things, bro. That's just my approach to most things. I just try to execute things fairly well. He said, how many women do men have in rotation? Well, it depends on this. Men ideally need, there's a few things men need, but the basic 4 that men need is a woman for his stomach appetite, his sexual appetite, his like friend, companion, and then there's like one he can trust. I think it's loyal. I think those are the 4. So now, if you're trying to figure out how many women that a guy has, all the woman has to really kind of do is ask herself, if she's dealing with a guy, how many of those things is she fulfilling? If she got all 4, she might be pretty good. It might be like one other. But if you feel like you only doing the sex part, then he's getting fed someplace. There's a woman that can feed him. There's a woman who can be like the companion, that friendship situation. There's a woman who got him on the sexual appetite. So you just got to figure out which one of those things you're not doing. And it's really, it ain't even that crazy. But sometimes usually guys might have something like, if he's not too greedy, he probably might do 2, you know. But also what some women gotta understand too, this is some honesty for your tell. Well, now it goes both ways. But again, women try to play this game like guys do. You're not built the same way. I know y'all think y'all are, but y'all are not built the same way. I'm not knocking you. I'm not judging you. A woman, you can have 2, 3. No problem. Just understand emotionally, y'all not built the same way. That's how God. I just got to put that out there. Now, you can do what you want to do with that. Let me take this chicken out. You can do what you want to do with that. I'm just breaking it down for you so you know. Ooh. Let's check it. See what we doing. I'm just checking the temperature, y'all. Checking the temp. Alright, let me see. I might have to go. Let me see if I gotta go with. So that one is a little okay. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. So that's kind of that's some of the things that you want to kind of, you got a woman got to really kind of think about when it comes to that kind of thing. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what? Did that make sense? You said a woman entertaining 4 or 5 guys, and I bet you she's emotionally. Oh man, you don't want not 4 or 5. I'll 2. Okay, her dude, and then the dude who it'll be her dude, and then and then the dude who get her right. I can understand that. 4 or 5? Oh man, 4 or 5 is too much. 4 or 5 is just too much. I got to tell you, 4 or 5 is a little too much. Ain't no judgment necessarily. We just going off emotionally, understanding that y'all ain't built like that. No 4 or 5. I give you 2. But we talking about in the constant rotation. 4 or 5 constant rotation? Ay. 4 or 5. Ooh. If y'all was even bold enough to even move like that, that's a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a lot. 4 or 5. Y'all better stop. Y'all better leave that game alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. I'm just mixing up my I had some slow cooking taters over here. I had to stir them back up and get them back in the mix. I got you. Hold on. I'm coming back. Hold on. 4 or 5? That's a dangerous game. I agree. That 4 or 5? And trust me, I'm down. I hear what I'm trying to be open to what y'all saying, but 4 or 5. Woo. Yeah, you gotta watch that 4 or 5. I'm just stirring up my taters, y'all. I got you. I hear you. Dang, 4 or 5. Yeah, y'all different these days. But this goes back to what I was saying. This goes back to my point. This goes back to what I'm saying. It's 2022. Women are not sitting at home just twiddling their thumbs. Must be paid escort. What? This is 2022. See how you're coming back to the point I was making earlier? It's 2022. People are active. They got somebody. Now whether the woman is honest enough to tell you and be like, yo, I got my man. So just let you know, I got somebody that's the famous one that women like to use is, well, there was this guy I was talking to, but he know we ain't together. He don't know. He think you his girl. But that's how niggas be getting shot, because y'all would be straight up. And that's where the issue be. Alright, I think I'm gonna put the sauce down first. How I wanna do this. I guess I gotta show y'all. I should show y'all some of this process so y'all can try to figure out what I can put my this where I'm gonna put this. Oh, you know what? Let me try this. Maybe I can do this for y'all. But y'all feel what I'm saying? It's scary in the mug, man. Let me keep going to the next question. I think she said, do you have a type? Yeah. But it's more on the emotional side. There's a type. That's the. If there was going to be a type, it'd be on the emotional side. All right, here's the sauce. How I want to do this sauce today? Oh, you know what? Let's try this. Yeah, if there's, or, oh, you know what? Yeah. Should make 2 plates. Maybe a big spoon. Yeah, it needs a bigger spoon. But yeah, more so, it's on the emotional side. Meaning, I know everybody think they like emotionally healthy people, but that'd be a big thing for me. I can't deal with a woman who just, emotionally, she got to be together. And how do I know if she's together or not? All you got to do, if you're a guy on here, deny the woman of something that she wants from you and see how she acts. Just tell her no. Or delay whatever it is she wants, delay it. And you'll find out what you're working with in a minute. Sometimes it'll happen naturally. If you're a busy guy, sometimes you can't go on a date. Sometimes you can't sleep with them. Sometimes you can't hang out with them. But watch how they act. All the insecure stuff start coming out when you deny it. London, what do you mean by insecure stuff? Okay. By insecure stuff, I mean, if you're too busy for a woman, let's say y'all did hang out. She knows you're busy, but let's say somewhere in between hanging out, you got busy again. And she started talking like, if she starts mentioning other women, right? And not that there isn't another woman, but if she starts to address it as such, when you know what she's digging for. But it's not only that. That's the first part. She starts mentioning, hinting around like, oh, there must be other women. And then what some women do is they try to find ways to get in closer to control and see and smell the energy of another woman. Start wanting to come over to your crib a lot more. Start wanting to stay over a lot more. She try to put her presence in your atmosphere while also checking to see if other women are around you, because she's trying to occupy the space. Don't fall for that. Don't listen. Don't fall for that. That's a move. That's a play. Don't do that. But you gotta know. But you gotta know what it is. You gotta know what it is. Somebody said just give an answer. I gave an answer. I said the emotionally healthy is my type. Did you miss that? Oh God. This is what always happens. Somebody starts fussing, wanting me to speed up, not knowing that they late. It's very manipulative. Did y'all? 2 people missed it. Thank y'all for letting me know. Y'all don't know how to process. I just told y'all emotionally healthy, and y'all still missed it. Woo! Now, do y'all see what I be dealing with? Do y'all see what I be dealing with? People do not know how to slow down the process. Let me get to the next one. Let's keep going. Hold on. What's a mistake I've done in dating? I mean, a few. One was not be honest, like straight up out the gate, about my status. Another one was dealing with a woman. I entertained a woman a little longer than I needed to with her behavior. And I'm like, I was like, to the point where I looked up, I was like, why does it feel stressful to hook up with her? Why does it feel stressful? That's when I knew I stayed too long. It got stressed. I said, man, I can't. It shouldn't feel like that on a hangout. Oh, that's what I was looking up. I'm just letting it cook slow. Oh, it's already done. I'm just talking to y'all. But that was my thing. Are y'all still asking the? I can't answer these same questions. I can't do this with y'all. I can't do this with y'all. I can't do this with y'all. But it's okay. Anyway, let's get to the next one. Yeah, I know. I feel like most if not all of us have done that. But how many are honest enough to admit it, though? Is there anybody I would double back to? Not in a serious way. Nah, I wouldn't. Because you got to realize, man, you leave people that you got to say, well, why? You didn't. If that was solid, you'd still be with them. So you got to really be careful on why and how you left and what made you leave them. And then, because you know what happens when we double back. When you double back, at first you be like, oh man, I miss this person. You double back, and then as soon as y'all get good, that person, your partner, that whoever that was, hit you with the reminder. And you be like, oh, that's why I couldn't stand your. Got it. You sleep with your eyes open. Okay, I can't do this. But you remember after the fact. Okay, I think I got him. Let's see. I wasn't going to try to answer the questions from here, but whatever. You realize why you left. And you be like, oh, that's why, because you crazy. But you forget she crazy or you forget the person is crazy until you sleep with them again. And you be like, oh, right, that's why. Sometimes, and you know what's wild? Crazy people, they low-key really do be having the best sex. Well, at least with women. I know that much. With women, I don't know what the reverse is, but I'm just talking about from the guy's side. What happens is, a lot of times, crazy women, that's why niggas get caught up, because they be sleeping with, because the sex is good, but the chick is crazy. Part of the reason that the sex is good with crazy women is because as they sleep with the guy, I don't want to play this. As they sleep with the guy, right? Or do I hold on? They be sleeping with the guy and getting out all their low-key, all the demons and stuff that's up in them. Oh, So it do be good. But you got to be ready for all the stuff that comes with that. So it's like, man, do you want to deal with that? And it's like, man, a guy has to really ask himself, do he really want to deal with that? And that's the flip. It's like, man, he be like, man, it's good, but she crazy. And it's like, man, do I really feel like dealing with this? At the end of the day, do I feel like, but guys will tell themselves that they do. Guys will say that they do. And then the minute he go over there and he take it down, and for those 4 minutes that he's in it, it's great. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. Yeah, I know y'all done dealt with some of them. With the 4 minutes that he did it, incredible. But soon as he's finished, and she starts, so like, she'll just, okay, so like, why are you getting dressed? Like, where are you going? Hey man, I gotta go. Like, where are you going? Why are you leaving me? Like, what's going on with us? Listen, I just thought we was catching up, having fun, have some drinks. But what are we? What's going on? Like, we were with each other and I felt something. Like, what's going on? Guys be like, oh my God, well, how did we get to this? That's when it gets scary. That's when it gets interesting. That part. I don't want to play this. Let's go here. That's when it gets interesting. Is the minute the guy get on that page, and you be like, yo, what the heck happened? But no, cause I told you, this time I was gonna be for real. She crying. I remember one time the woman she blocked the door so I couldn't leave. And we didn't even sleep together. She was just really turned on. And emotional and all that stuff, she blocked the door. I said, yo. No, where are you going? Where are you going? I can't believe that you're gonna leave. Listen, I can't do this right now. I know, but I just thought that we shared something special. Listen. I understand what you're saying. No, you don't. You don't get it. So, and that's the thing too. I be trying to tell y'all, when you're dealing with crazy people, you can't just do that whole I'm gonna just leave and it is what it is. Okay, you got to walk out on them slow. You got to take your time. You got to. Now this is something I like to do. I like to use ice cream. I like to use an ice cream scooper, right? I like to use an ice cream scooper. But this ain't the one I really would like. Actually, am I using? Let me see. Hold on. I'm just going through some plating stuff, and I'll show you when I'm done. But yeah, it's a wild thing. But that's the thing. That good sex is good, but they crazy. That's the thing about it that makes it interesting. It's like, dang, why it's good, but why you gotta be crazy? It's like, why it gotta be? Oh, let me see if I like that scoop. Because I ain't going down if I don't like the scoop. Nah, I don't like that scoop. But y'all get what I'm saying? I know what I'm gonna do. I got it right here. But some of y'all get what I'm saying. Yeah, that toxic energy come in all kind of forms, man. That's the truth. Go get your next one. Yeah, we know God be crazy. That's the giving. See, don't deflect. Don't deflect. We know y'all be trying to deflect. I'm not gonna let y'all get away with that over here. Well, guys be crazy too. Like, what about the guys? We're not talking about that. We already know that. That's the given. We ain't got to discuss that. We know guys are crazy. It's all kind of dudes in jail over a woman. Crazy. We knows that. Slide that chicken back. Come on now. Oh, you know what? I'm about to slap this potato. Hold on, see if I can still get it. I done stuffed it too much. But y'all get what I'm saying. Now I got to do the slap down. What I usually do when I got time, I will show you how to put the mashed potatoes in a put the mashed potatoes in a put the mashed potatoes in a like in a baggie. Put the mashed potatoes in a baggie. And then you can squeeze from the corner of the baggie like you would do frosting. And then you can work it that way. But we ain't really got the time today. It said London's my real name. Yeah, London is my real name. I know a lot of actors got their fake TV names, but no, this is mine. Fortunately, I got a pretty cool name. Fortunately, because I know a lot of people names is interesting. Hold on, that's one idea. I might play another one, but I gotta play it anyway. Let's go play. Yeah, so fortunately, I do that is my name, so it works out. Somebody said, "Can you just see the plate?" No, not until I'm ready. Let's answer that question. Hold on. What do you call it? Man, y'all got some interesting question. What is the quote I live by? And I live off of. Stay humble, stay focused, and keep God first. And I got that one from a friend of mine named Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker gave me that one, or told me that, and that's just something that always kind of stuck with me. Yeah, it just always kind of stuck with me. So now that's kind of, it's one of those things I live by for sure. So, and I think it's, I can't say, I do feel like it has helped me. It's helped me tremendously. So, it's one of those things where, like I said, it's been solid for me to really to learn from and deal with and all that good old stuff. So I take that with me, and so far it's been solid for me as far as something to to really live by. Keeps me going. What they saying? You say what's wrong with a man that likes control though? Well, I'll answer that. As far as too much, the woman starts to lose her identity. And that's, or the highway. There we go. That's got to be careful. That's all it is. It's got to be careful. But again, this goes back to if a woman got low self-esteem, she'll find a man who will control her. Just got to be careful. That's all. She just got to be careful. That's all I'm saying. Gonna tell her to go this way or that way. She's got to be careful. That's all. But it also depends on how and where he's controlling. Like some women, this brings me to another point. This is why a lot of women be dating thugs. Not because they just want a ruthless dude that ain't got his life together, but what a lot of women are yearning for, they want some strong male testosterone energy. And most thugs, that's what they carry. So because of that, they like, okay. They're like, yeah, I'll take. I mean, I know he shoot people, but he ain't afraid. So yeah, give me that pistol. Give me that pistol and that nigga with no driver's license. Give me that. But at least he ain't soft. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of guys today, they're not carrying that alpha male energy. So who carrying it? The dude, the corner boys. That's who carrying it. Is that the only reason they date thugs? No. Is that one of the main reasons? Yep. You ain't gotta believe me. Do the research. You do not have to believe me. You don't have to. Other part of that is sometimes when a woman don't feel like, if she don't feel have any self-worth, and if she feels like she's not solid enough to get a high value guy, she starts shopping around in the level that she think she deserves. And it's really, it's one of those things. But that's why people got to learn to date within their self-esteem, within the self-esteem level. Why is that? Because if you date somebody below your self-esteem level, you'll find yourself being used, a chauffeur or something, always just following them around. It works that way. I'm trying to tell. Okay, y'all don't. Okay, never mind. Some of y'all get what I'm saying. Some of y'all don't. It's all right. But for the ones that get it, you understand. I feel like I got to beg y'all to connect with what I'm trying to get y'all to get to. We're gonna add a little more cheese to this. Now I'm gonna warm it up. I said, warm it up. Hey, Chris. What you about to do is say, hey, and warm it up. I'm telling you, I understand. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling y'all, you ain't got to believe me though. I know some of y'all is like, well, how does he know? Go do the research and then double back. Sorry. But anyway. Let's go to the next one. Here we go. Boy, the questions. Do I do organic food? Yes. He said, I have an interview tomorrow. You have any advice? Be on time. Dress the part. And if you don't know something, you know, a lot of times it's okay to say you don't know, but you're willing to learn it. Don't just be yourself. Well, if yourself is solid, don't. If you got a temper, then you may not want to be that version of yourself. Be the best version of yourself. That would be the thing. That's how that goes. So, you know. Hold on, I gotta. Good question. Can you explain the difference between being controlling versus being an alpha male or leader? Controlling is done out of insecurities, and an alpha male is able to, like, his alpha male energy to be an alpha male is like the total opposite. It's dealing from a place of, or dealing from a space and a base of security. So as opposed to, for example, saying, you can't go out to the club tonight. I want you, you're going to stay here with me, or you better stay here with me. It's even in the language. What a secure guy would do is say, hey, I would like to hang out with you tonight, but I know you made plans to go out with your girl, so have a good time, and we're going to work on the next time that me and you can hang out. Controlling versus alpha male. An alpha male guy will say, he'll think like this. He'll say, dang, my girl looks good. She wearing that dress. I know it's going to be a lot of dudes at the club. They probably going to try to holler at her, but you know what? I'm doing what I need to do at the house. She coming back home to me. All right, cool. I can let that go. Versus the controlling guy, he says, man, she wearing that dress to the club. All them niggas going to be in there. No, I'm about to go to the club and bring her home. That's the difference. You know, but it's all kind of different versions of it, man. Secure guys, I got a poster. I got a poster I'm gonna drop tomorrow. But I explained this on my live a time before. Women who hang, this is secure versus insecure. Women hang, there are some women call themselves liking to hang with, they call themselves having a bunch of male friends. Not only do they have a bunch of male friends, they hang with these male friends, right? Some would argue and say, a woman with a bunch of male friends should, to the guy that's interested in her and that she's interested in, she'll say, oh, these are just my male friends. You're tripping because because of your own insecurities about me and these male friends. That's your issue, right? But for a secure guy, for an alpha male guy, this is the angle. The alpha male guy isn't necessarily tripping because she has male friends. And it's not to say that he even thinks that she could be sleeping with these guys she calls her male friends. For an alpha male, his issue is the comfortability that woman has with the negative perception that comes with hanging with a bunch of niggas. That's his issue. He not necessarily thinking she hoeing around or she topping niggas off, but how comfortable she is. Because again, the woman's existence, generally speaking, the woman's existence is to, whatever she does is to not look like a hoe, right? It's to not look like a hoe. She keep her legs closed. She keeps her skirt down. She lets the man pursue her so she don't look thirsty, because thirsty is also one of the trademarks of being a hoe. So the whole idea of a woman through her childhood coming up to adulthood is to not fall into being or looking like, giving the energy of a garden tool. Am I making sense? So, but you said nah, it's giving suspicious vibes. What do you think? Okay, let me slow down. Let me break this down because some of y'all forget y'all don't process the same way. Let me say my point again. Let me say the point again. The secure guy is not necessarily tripping about the other guys themselves. He's not looking at them saying, oh man, they're taller, they're richer, they're shorter, they're faster, they're stronger, their car is bigger. He's not tripping off the actual guys themselves. He's looking at the woman. He's looking at the comfort level that the woman has with the perception, the negative perception of hanging with guys. Because what are some of the negative perceptions? Some of the negative perceptions is what? Off top, she probably sleeping with, she might be sleeping with one of them, at least one or two of them. Even if she's not, we're talking about the negative perception that comes with that. The negative perception. Now, why is that so important to the guy? Part B. That's so important to the guy because part of the guy's reputation is dependent upon the woman that's standing next to him. So if the woman next to him is moving in a way that could be potentially nefarious or duplicitous to how he's moving, it don't work right. It don't look right. It don't feel right. No guy wants to walk into an atmosphere and feel the energy of conversations about the woman that he's holding hands with. Never mind. Yeah, I'll be trying to, never mind. I'll be trying to talk to y'all. Y'all not really with me on this. I got it. It's cool. I thought y'all understood. Some of y'all you don't get it. That's okay. It's okay. Y'all you don't get it. Cause y'all still think the dude is just insecure and he just need to deal with the fact that I got guy friends and that's just what it is. I'm not sleeping with him, so what's the problem? I've been friends with him. You don't understand what it looks like though. The whole idea is that you want to keep yourself anything that's gonna okay. This goes back to what I mentioned the other day. Let's forget all of that. Let's go even simpler. Let's go simpler. I'm trying to give it to you simpler. And this is already a white tea talk. I just haven't posted it yet. But I'm going to give it to y'all for free. Let's go simple. My question to that woman who has the male friends that she just so, casual with, and they're just your friends and big brothers and cousins and uncles and God. Okay. For the nigga that you interested in, do you think how you're moving helps bring you closer to the guy you like? Or do you think it causes some sort of delay to get to the guy that you like? Now, if those actions with hanging with those guys you think feeds well into where you're trying to go, please continue. Enjoy yourself. Love your life. Because we are dealing with a new breed of dudes who don't care about that kind of thing. They just so glad to have the woman there. She could be fine. She could be whatever it is. They like, yeah. Go ahead. I don't care if you hang with a bunch of dudes. I got next. And that's what separates some of the alpha male energy is the tolerant level of these new niggas. They don't care. These are the same dudes going raw. These are the same dudes kissing girls in the mouth. These are the same dudes going down. These are the same dudes. Okay, it's getting too real. Instagram about to they're trying to shut it down. Y'all not ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all not ready for this. This conversation is too much for y'all. I got 6 seconds. I'm going to come back for a quick minute.